Hello, my Libras. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. If you've not been here before, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button and join my weird little tarot family. You guys, I'm not the traditional type of reader. I'm not just going to tell you the, Four of Swords is retreating to heal and think about things. Like, I'm an art reader. I interpret art. I use different decks to get different messages. I read based on how I feel I'm called to read. And today I'm called to read warning messages. And I use these two ancestor decks right here to get wisdom, provide some guidance. So I'm going to do that for you guys today. We're going to pull you a Celtic cross from the Hoodoo Tarot. This courting card keeps coming out. It's at the bottom of your deck. Decisions, decisions. All the air signs are up in their head about decisions. Hermit in reverse. Speaking of decisions. What's with y'all air signs? Y'all are my intellects. Y'all are my thinkers. And all your thoughts are messy during this reading. Let's see. We've got, Nine of Swords. I got called to do this reading. If you go back and watch any of my other ones that I've put up for any of the other signs, you will see at the beginning of the video, and I didn't say it on yours, but I've said the reason I'm doing these readings is because collectively as an energy, I've been feeling this Nine of Swords type energy, which is an anxiety. It's an impending sense of doom. It's something, that I feel like is, it's like something about to pop off, You feel it coming. I was saying it was Phil Collins I feel it coming in the air tonight. I didn't mention it at the beginning of your video because it came out crossing, you guys. So I feel like you guys are probably the ones going through it the hardest right now, especially with that Hermit in reverse. You're not being able to move past whatever this energy is. You got strength in the past. On your mind right now, you have the Sun in reverse. 3 out of the 4 cards that I've pulled for you, Libra, are major arcana right off the bat. This is very important for you guys. There's a reason why I did your reading last, I feel like. You've got the 8 of Coins in reverse coming up in your future. 8 of Pentacles energy. You've got Ace of Cups in reverse in your subconscious. You've got the 10 of Wands in your control right now in reverse. You've got the Knight of Swords in your outside energy. And I want you to look at the energy on this card. This is outside energy right now. He's got a knife in his hand. He's standing outside of a church. He's there to, the story behind this, he was there to settle a dispute, all right? I get, the story was that like families would settle disputes between the families by, consenting to some kind of a brawl, but you had to do it in front of the church to make sure that it was like, you weren't fighting dirty or anything like that, but it's planning for a fight. There's an outside energy here that's planning to come in and fight with you about something or stir something up for you. Like, it's exactly the energy I was picking up on, and it's showing in your reading worse than anyone's. And it's not pleasant, all right? You got the Hierophant in your hopes and fears. So many major arcana. And then we've got the Page of Swords in reverse. This is my coming back from the dead card. You see all these hands grabbing at her? There's skeleton hands. There's all this stuff. It's the energy of not letting sleeping dogs lie. Because if you watch tarot, you'll realize, the Page of Swords is all about, gaining information and spying on somebody. That's what they'll all say when you pull that card. It's not just that, all right? It's putting your thought somewhere where it shouldn't be. It's like an immature energy of putting your thought into things that don't serve you, all right? I see you reversing that energy coming out of this in the future, which I appreciate because this is not a pleasant energy to be sitting in. A lot of people I've been reading for this past couple of days have been having this like crossroads type situation, Gemini energy, needing to pick a direction and go with it. Yours is a lot heavier, all right? We've got, let me see here. I pulled 11 cards, including that one that's on the bottom of the deck. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcana. So almost half of your cards are major lessons that need to be learned. I see you shutting down here, Libra. It's like a complete shutdown because there's like a major depression going on. Okay? I see you being strong about whatever the situation was in the past, but it's like the energy of like stuffing down your emotions, all right? Is how I read it with all these other cards here. And it's created this insane anxiety for you right now. And I do feel like a lot of you out here right now are suffering from, there's definitely some unresolved heartbreak or something, you know, that's left your life that you loved a lot. I'm getting like the passing of a relative here. This could be very specific for some of you, but this is, because I get this sun card, all right? The sun is supposed to be the happiest card in the deck. It's in reverse for you guys, but in this deck, all right, I'm not going to tell you it's an indicator of pregnancy or, you know, it's joy. Now, this is the big mama card, all right? This is, it's a different kind of happiness, all right? It's the happiness and the comfort that you would receive from a grandmother or somebody that you can trust fully, somebody that was always had your back, all right? This has been reversed for you, and it's created this massive sense of loss and depression. This person was like the center of the family. She was the matriarch. She was the glue, you know? Your glue has become unstuck. You've lost like something central. I usually don't do your sign last. I thought it was weird that I was doing you last. And the fact that I forgot to talk about that 9 of Swords like I've done in all 11 other videos is very telling here, all right? There's a tragic loss here. I feel like somebody had to suck it up in the past and be strong for the family. And now they're in this position of being, you know, they're in hermit mode, okay? You do have the hermit in your heart, but it's reversed. So you're just sitting, stuck in this cave, not processing what happened. The hermit goes into the cave to fix things, all right? To think them out, to get over them, to learn the lesson and go past. You can't do it, all right? And I see this, I read art, guys. I'm not going to tell you. You have a choice. It's Gemini energy, even though that's what I see, all right? I see these two silhouettes like blacked out right here. There's an energy, and I got the Empress in reverse after that. Ugh, and the Crossroads card. All right, guys, and the broken heart. I'm telling you, whoever just lost somebody or is about to lose somebody, I am very sorry, all right? I feel this pain. I pick up on energies, and I am just feeling like empty right now, okay? This was a tragic loss. It was somebody that was like the glue in your life. It was somebody that you could always count on. You're not processing this loss, though. You're stuck in the sunken place with it, with that hermit in reverse. Whenever I see hermit in reverse, it's like sunken place for me. I get those, you know, silhouettes, and it's like past people to me. And they're being called home is what I feel like. I've never read this card like that before. It's the courting card. It's the lovers. It's like these are the ancestors looking out for the connection is how I usually read it. But in this case, I see people that have been called home to their ancestors. Because these are spiritual guides that are like, you know, overseeing this connection. Somebody was called home to be with their spirit guides. And I feel like it was meant to watch out over you even further. The Empress in reverse, that's like the Empress and the Sun, you know, it's like two major matriarchal figures that are coming in the wrong way. Nurturing energies that are now, they're not bringing you the joy that they used to or the comfort that they used to. And from looking at all these major arcana, I just feel like this person has been removed from your life very suddenly with this Son of Knives, all right? Something tragic happened. And you're like really at a loss about where to go now. I'm not just going to, you know, 8 of Swords is about being stuck and feeling like you can't move. This is like a paralysis. This is totally different. But what you got to understand is like with this energy and when you're stuck like this in this sunken place, they're wanting me to tell you that this is rock bottom, all right? This is rock bottom. You feel like you can't get out of it, but what they're telling you is that you're standing at this crossroad right now. The crossroad in this hoodoo deck is very, very significant. It's the most powerful, one of the most powerful places you can be in nature. You know, people will collect dirt from the crossroads to do spell work and stuff like that with. It's very significant. It's a powerful place. They're wanting you to, you know, really focus on where you go next. Because I see coming up here in the near future, you're still not wanting to, like, you know, put in the effort regarding this. This guy is sitting here and he's writing this letter. You know, it takes thought to write a letter. It's not like sending a text where you can just like shoot something off and it's gone. This is somebody writing a very thoughtful, you know, well-planned letter. He's getting into detail about this. You know, he's addressing it, literally. You address a letter. This is upside down for you in the near future. There's still this stuck energy about not knowing how to move forward from here and pick yourself up and keep it moving. You know that it's like in your control. This is in your control, the 10 of Wands in reverse. You know this burden that you're carrying is too heavy. You know that you need to drop it. You know that you need to let it go. And you know that that is in your control. You know, like it's the grieving process is the grieving process. And I do get the energy of somebody grieving the loss of something here. Whether it be something that was removed from your life permanently as in a death, or if somebody, you know, something that's been removed from your life against your will. But something was definitely cut out of your life. All you're wanting now is like your hopes and your fears with the Hierophant card right here. Bishop Mason, he's an actual person, guys. You can Google him. This deck is a historical deck. A lot of these people actually did exist and they have stories. And his story was that him and his father were both like infected by the yellow fever pandemic when it came through. His father perished and died of it. He was super sick. His mom took him down south to a church and they had a prayer revival to save his soul basically and to, you know, bring him back. And it worked. He was a little boy and he was like prayed back to life and it worked for him. And he spent the rest of his life, you know, devoting himself to spiritual practice. There's a rebirth that you know needs to happen here, okay? You know very well, you know, you've come from the brink of death with this. It's like a wake-up call. This is like a rude awakening, okay? And while you're hoping to, you know, regain this stability and, you know, be reborn into something, you know, more, you know, more happy, more successful, more whatever. You just want to rebirth. You want out of this sunken place. At the same time, you're scared to do that because it means leaving this person in the past. You're coming out of that energy though, all right? Because I see in the, you know, the future, you've got this, I call it my raising the dead card. You've got it reversed. You're realizing there's nothing you can do to bring this person back. But with that, you know, Page of Swords energy, you're going to stop putting as much focus on, or, you know, I'm not going to tell you you're spying on your dead. You're going to stop putting so much focus or only paying attention to that hurt and that pain and that loss. I do feel like you're going to like slowly, comfortably accept, you know, because you can still hold their hand. Like, I feel like this is like, you're trying to hold on to this person. They're trying to walk into the spirit realm. I almost feel like you're holding this person's energy here on earth. Ugh, I'm about to start crying. They feel like they have to stay here for you. They're not able to like move on until you let them go. I'm sorry, guys. That just like, I pick up on energy and this one is sad. All right, let me clarify these for you. You know what? I don't even feel like I need to clarify these. I'm going to be honest. This is like just a clear message, all right? It's like eating y'all alive. You don't have to pretend to like be strong about this, okay? I feel like you've been bottling it up and not letting it all the way out. They need to move on, and so do you, all right? Yeah, that's just the message. There is no other message. You've got to put it, you don't forget about the people. You just temporarily, you got to heal. You got to get past it. It is going to be okay. You are going to come out of this slowly but surely. But I feel y'all in that sunken place right now, and it hurts. But, the person that you're holding on to is also unable to move forward now because of this, all right? And if this is somebody, a loved one that you've lost, you need to let them go to that better place, okay? As hard as that is. But I feel like they're picking up on your pain. And they're lingering because they're worried about you. Oh, Libras, this one had me a hot mess. This is why y'all were last. All right, guys, I'm going to stop it there just because A, I'm a hot mess right now. And B, like, this message could not be more clear. Somebody wanted me to tell this to one of y'all. All right, Libras, thank you for watching. I'm sorry it was a little extra today. It's just what I see. It's what I felt. All right, Libras, I love y'all. Hang in there, okay? I'll see you next time and hope I have a better message next time.